the other thing too is if you watch Scenes from Marriage, the longer version and the shorter version, the added scenes in the longer version make you question whether or not they're the same people. When you're mentioning this in the Dan Schneider Cosmos, you do have to question whether these are the same people, even though they have the same names. Sometimes they share a continuity, but sometimes they've sort of veered off. I think that's an interesting element to interpret as well.
Well, you mean like when people have mentioned Manny Cole or Gino Vincetti in the plays?
Well, Manny Cole is a good example because if you just confine him to tumbleweeds, you would think that, and I remember when I first read it, you'd think that he would have a much more prosperous future. Whereas when you get to Vincetti Brothers, and especially when you get to Norwegian in '64, you find out that he's actually just a hack journalist and he hasn't made anything of his early promise.
And that actually ties into the Lisa character, because in real life, the Lisa character, when she was young, when I first met the real life version of the Lisa character, I was 9. I had just moved to Glendale. She was a year and a half, 2 years younger, so she was about 7, and she wasn't that fat. And she was someone who was refined. She had this mother and this aunt. She took piano lessons. She seemed to be smart, but she ended up a fat cow on welfare with 2 or 3 kids and 2 or 3 marriages or whatnot, and it was terrible. And in real life, the true life version where the mother dies.
She was, if you're going to harken back to say the Up series, she was the Neil of your group of kids. She had some early promise. Just like Neil was a bright boy in the series, but
that's a good comparison. And in the true life version, we find out that the aunt, the crazy aunt who's called Charity Muller-Liley here, I think she was one of the Gorman sisters. She did end up being the surviving sister who then was sort of outcast by the Lisa character, the Emily character, as she was called in true life. So it's one of those things where I do go back to the well here or there, but for different purposes. This Barbara Herzog character, though, in a sense, it was based on a real life person, but it's interesting because you were saying to Jessica how you're sick of Danny Wagner and his universe, but before I go on to do historical plays and whatnot, I want to write about certain things that come up with women I may have been involved with sexually or romantically for a brief time, with kids that I knew, with people that I worked with. The next play I'm going to write, and probably start next week, will be comparing some people and incidents that have happened at this new job at a grocery store in the last few months that I've been working there. It's been 3 months to the day that I've been working there. Compare that to some of the people and places and things that happened in my previous 2 jobs, the other grocery job in Texas and the one back in New York. And it's just interesting to be able to take, and through the techniques of an art form like theater or drama, take average people who aren't necessarily hiding bodies, who aren't necessarily all having these, melodramatic moments the way... I mean, melodrama can be great, and some of the best of O'Neill and Williams and Miller and whatnot are great moments. But some of those plays would have been better had they been more character studies. And the Barbara character is a good character study of someone who is their own worst enemy, not unlike, for example, the Tommy McLean character in This Living Hand.